Hey guys, I just want to take a minute and give you some training tips and recap what I learned. Sorry, I don't like that. I heard that. What I learned this week at Super Saturday. So, I've talked with Sarah and Emily already, but here is a big thing to know. Between October and December, it's going to be a lot harder to get people to commit to programs because there's pumpkin spice lattes, there's turkey, there's football, there's holiday events, and all those things are reasons in people's heads to not take care of themselves. So don't get discouraged. And actually there's a statistic out that I just read or heard today. The coaches that sign up now and work through this holiday period are the most successful. So don't quit. Don't quit on yourself, and keep pushing, keep sharing. So in these times of difficult sales periods, you want to reach out and you want to do the 3 vital behaviors every day. So the 3 vital behaviors are: be proof the product works. So drink your shake, do your program, and those 2 things are key. Check in on social media every day and tell about your workout. Don't just say, oh, I did this workout. Tell how you feel. Like, oh, I totally didn't want to roll out of bed in the dark and do this. You know, my kids were up all night. I don't feel right, but I got up and I did it. And be accountable to them. Let them know that you are doing the product, because if they see you doing it and you have 2 kids, you're a homeschool mom. Hi, Emily. Your husband works 12 hours a day, whatever. If they see you doing it, they are going to connect and think, hey, she's doing it and it's the fall, I can do it. So don't let it get you down. The next vital behavior that's super important is invite. And it's a thing that I struggled with in the beginning because, you know, you're a new coach. Who's going to take you seriously, whatever. But you just need to get beyond that. You need to get over it and share what you're doing. When I say that I'm going to start a new group, I try not to share the program name because people are either intimidated by it or they don't want to do that program. So I say my next group is forming, whatever. But I share along the way, like, hey, look at this person in my group lost 6 pounds in 2 weeks. How amazing is that? Give her a high five. Hey, and by the way, we still have spots in our next group. Now's the time to join. You don't have to like hammer at home. If you hammer at home with a product and it's working for you, stay with it. Perfect. Whatever you want to do. But a lot of times people are going to just be like, oh, well, if she's doing the 21-day fix, I'm going to go to eBay and I'm going to buy it myself. And that's happened to me 3 times this month. Thank you very much. So don't get so hung up on saying the program, but when you're sharing what your workouts are, share like, oh, I did upper body extreme today, 30 minutes. My arms are jello. I don't know, whatever you want to say. Or when you share about Shakeology, you don't necessarily have to share about Shakeology. You could say, hey, my smoothie this morning had over 70 superfoods and it tasted like pumpkin pie. Here's what I did. And then share the recipe. Share your recipes for your real food also. My biggest hits and likes and comments are when I share recipes. So I try to share a recipe every day between noon and 3, usually, because I am 3 hours behind Eastern. So I have to think about that also. So there is be proof the products work and share your journey, because nobody knows what you're doing if you're not sharing your journey. So on November 1st, I am going to start a new program and I'm going to share it day by day on social media. And I encourage you to do the same, to say, hey, here's day 1, November 1st. There's no excuses. I'm doing it. And then follow up every day and check in and hold yourself accountable that way. And then invite. And then the third one is personal development. And I fought this for a really long time, but I'm going to tell you, personal development makes a big, big difference in your life. It changes how you perceive yourself and what you're doing. Because I'm going to tell you as a coach, what you're doing is an amazing thing. You have taken it upon yourself to better yourself and then pay it forward. How many people want to help other people? Like, that's just amazing. So to you all, I congratulate you for doing that. It's an amazing thing. And I thank you every day for all the people's lives you're touching. So like I said, October through December are hard. Don't get hung up on that. The other thing I talk a lot about, which really also changed my business. We get so hung up on sales and Success Club points. But you know what? You really need to lead from your heart. If you lead from your heart and truly want to help people, that comes across. And that's where you're going to make the impact. Because when you do that, people aren't going to say, oh God, she's trying to sell me something again. They are going to know that you want to help them. So really, truly help them. And how can you assure that you're making that? If someone reaches out to you, if someone likes your post, if someone does whatever, shoot them an email. Hey, I saw you liked my post. How are you? Look back at their Facebook page and say, hey, how big, your kids are so big, whatever, small talk, and leave it with an open-ended question. But in that paragraph, say, hey, thanks for supporting me on my journey. I really appreciate it. Whatever. So you can build that rapport with them and have a conversation, because it's very rare that somebody is going to say to you, hey, I want to buy the 21 Day Fix now. And Carl spoke about this. The best people that do the programs and become the best coaches are those that it took 6 months to buy a program and become a coach. So look at you. And did you purchase on the first time you heard about the 21 Day Fix or Insanity Max 30 or whatever? No, you probably didn't. You really probably didn't. So that's something to think about. Don't let it get you down. But if you read personal development, that's going to provide you with an arsenal to combat that, because we are mean to ourselves. We really, truly are mean to ourselves. And we shouldn't do that. So those are the 3 vital behaviors. Those are some ways you can use social media to help you build your business. I know it requires small talk, and that's not always the easiest thing. I am a complete introvert, so it is very hard for me. It's actually easier for me on the computer to do that. Face-to-face, it's more difficult. So it's something I work at. That's what I'm actually reading personal development about right now, stepping outside your comfort zone and talking to people. So don't forget to keep sharing. If you shared with 3 people right now and you work hard, 3 people a day, in January when fitness season comes around, you're going to have over 100 contacts that you can contact back and say, hey, you told me to check with you in January. So then your life just got a whole lot easier. You're through the first set and you are on your way because they said, let me know in January what's going on. So, to that point, through October, from the rest of October to the end of the year, you want to offer your money back guarantee, because everybody has 30 days to return it. So if you can get somebody's goals out, like if you're just talking and you're talking about Halloween candy or trying to keep the weight off, you can say to the person, what are your goals for the rest of the year? And let's say they say, I don't want to lose weight. I just want to maintain. You can offer a 30-minute workout, a shake, and a meal plan for $140. Money back guarantee. I will call you on day 25 and give you your money back if it doesn't work for you. Chances are they may or may not say yes, but if they do, you put it in your calendar and you call them back. And hopefully you get them tuned into a group and it'll work out for them and you don't have to return it. But you can do that. So through the end of the year, and I've done it 3 times this week since Super Saturday, offered the money back guarantee. 2 times the people said no, 1 person has said yes. So I get told no all the time. But this business is planting seeds and waiting for it to come to fruition. And that's the hardest part, is being patient. I think that we all want immediate gratification, which isn't right or wrong. I'm in the same boat. But you have to be patient. You have to work and work. It's hard work. Like, you're not going to work, but it's still work to find people that will say, yes, I will commit. This month I hit Success Club 10. Chris has hit Success Club 5. But the reason is, all of those people have taken over a year to actually commit to purchasing a program. So don't give up. Don't be sad, and don't worry about it. If they say no, that's okay. But here's the big thing that I thought for a long time, and I just started about 6 weeks ago, is a tracker. Write down their name, the date you spoke to them, what you talked about, if they have any family dates, what you talked about. Did you talk about being a coach? Did you talk about a program, Shakeology, whatever? Write those down. Like, you could be old school and use a red Crayola marker like I do, or you can use a spreadsheet or whatever works for you. But keep track and then follow up with those people. Don't just have one conversation and never go back. You need to follow up and show them that you care, because they don't want you to just purchase from you. They want to connect and have a relationship with you. This business is truly about relationships and growing those so that they feel comfortable with you and you can sell your product to them, because that's huge. You don't want a coach you don't feel comfortable with. So definitely feel comfortable. Just some basic things that you should know. December 1st is, excuse me, December 1st is Hammer and Chisel coming out. The month of November is the Fall Classic, 3 people to a team. Group up. If people in this group want to form a team, that's super awesome. Don't be afraid to share your story on Facebook. We worry about that a lot, but in reality, no one else cares. Like, no one's probably going to be rude to you and say anything back to you. I shared about my miscarriage last week. I did receive a text from one person that was less than nice, but they didn't put it on Facebook. They sent me a text. So that's their own gig, whatever. So I don't have any magical answer. I just have consistency and follow-up. And that's what's going to build your business. I'm going to tell you that the first 3 to 6 months are hard. So don't quit, and know you're doing a great job. If you ever have any questions, please call me. Please text me. Set up a personal call, whatever you need to do. And I will be happy to go over things with you. I can give you tips. I can look at your page. But here's the thing. If you don't share, no one knows. So share, share, share. And don't worry about what everyone thinks. You're not being annoying. It's fine. I hope you all have a great day. I will talk to you later.